Hello guys, and I know it's been a long time, sorry about that, but well, it's not gonna be that quick, well, kind of quick. 8 characters I'd love to see in Battlefront 2. With Dooku here now and Anakin on the way, I'd just like to announce a video of what characters I would love to see come in Battlefront 2. And Dice, if you're hearing this, just please add them. Come on. I mean, yeah, I've wanted Dooku and Anakin, but yeah. So, getting started off, first I'll start with the light side. And the first one I'd like to see is from Battlefront 2015, which is Jyn Erso. She wasn't bad in the last game, and I don't think she wasn't bad in Rogue One. And I'd just like to see her again. And Rogue One was a great movie when it came to the Empire and how things started. And 'cause Death Star 2, and that was the reason Death Star 1 got destroyed. So yeah, just a quick little tag for Jyn Erso. And on to the dark side, along with Jyn Erso, I like Director Krennic, which was in the last game as well. And Krennic, he wasn't as good or as bad. He was just in the middle in the last game. Not as good as Jyn, or not as BA as Greedo, or not as horrible as Palpatine, but still, I'd like to see him in here. And back to the light side again. I would love to see Dengar. Well, that's dark side. I would love to see Admiral Akbar. And Admiral Akbar, people kept saying that in 2015 Star Wars Battlefront, that IG-88 would be coming with Admiral Akbar, but it never happened. People are liars. They're liars in 2015. And with Admiral Akbar, I think after all this Clone Wars stuff comes, we need more Empire. I mean, there's not really much characters we could do for the sequel, for First Order and the Resistance. I mean, you could just make an old skin for Luke and Han. But yeah. And now for the dark side, I want Dengar. Dengar was one of the best in Star Wars Battlefront 2015. And the only thing I didn't like about him was that, well, he couldn't die that fast, but the thing I didn't like was he didn't have much like bounty hunter abilities and as good abilities. Hurricane Strike, I loved. The proximity rush, it was just a hot mess, but the overload was pretty good. And by the way, I can't see the comments, so sorry if I'm ignoring you. So next, this is a Clone Wars one. I would love to see Kit Fisto in this game. Kit Fisto would be a joy in this game. I would love Dice if they added Kit Fisto along with this dark side character I'm about to say. And really, all of this, it's just great. All the Clone Wars stuff they're adding, I like it. but Kit Fisto's just missing. We can't miss Kit Fisto. Come on, Dice. So that's Kit Fisto. And to come along with Fisto, I would definitely like Savage Opress. I know Savage Opress didn't last as long as Kit Fisto did in the Clone Wars, but Savage Opress would be a great tank character to replace Vader, because now people don't use Vader as a tank anymore. They use him as they just use him as an attacker. Like, they don't use him as a tank. People don't use him as a tank. And Savage Opress would be a great tank for blaster bolts, and especially for Galactic Assault, because Savage should have a lot of health, because he could like literally absorb blaster bolts 100 times in his chest. So yeah, that's Savage. For the light side, I would like 9 Numb. And 9 Numb, he was okay in the last game. He wasn't as good as Lando or Han, but he was okay. And I like how 9 only had like 15 minutes or seconds in Return of the Jedi, which I find very funny. And I don't know why they added him last time, but he was better than I thought he would have been.
Your loyalty to the Sith will not
And
go unnoticed.
the last one, you might not expect it, but it's Greedo. And Greedo, he was really good in the last game. I really liked him. Now that we have Boba and Bosk in this game, Palpatine and Vader, we just need Krennic, Greedo, and Dengar. I don't know why they didn't add them. I mean, I could understand Krennic and Urso because it's kind of an old movie. It was 2016, now it's 2019. So, but Greedo, I really like him. He's one of my personal favorites. He's probably my second favorite bounty hunter he's probably my favorite bounty hunter besides Bosk. So, yeah guys, that was my list of the 8 characters I'd really like to see in Battlefront 2. And just say your prayers that Anakin will be worth it. And yeah, and I've heard that the new Titan mode is going to be delayed. Coruscant Guard was delayed too. I really don't know why. I will make a Clone Legion video in the near future. So yeah, that was the 8 characters. And Dice, please add them, man, or men and women and women. And yeah, and I will see you in the next video.